Hi, I'm Samir Nazari, and as we all know, there's two different problems going on in America currently. As we have COVID 19 taking over this pandemic, and we have businesses collapsing. And what this new idea that I came out with is what if we take COVID, these masks that we wear on a daily basis, and incorporate that into business and help promote other brands? And what I mean by this is creating the protection that helps people stay safe and at the same time promote other people's businesses by putting their brand names on our masks. And how we can do this is that other businesses, if they want to further promote their brand, you walk into a mall, let's say, or you walk into a grocery store, and how many people do you see with writing on their masks? Not many people. The very few people that you see that has writing on their masks, you tend to look at it and you read it because you get curious on what it says. And what if that writing is somebody else's business name and they get interested in it? If yeah, so how we're gonna get our idea to expand out there is social media, and social media is very hard to get started on. But I'm finding a team right now, and I have a few friends that have a decent amount of following that can help me promote and expand this brand out to more people, especially targeting like business owners. And I'm not necessarily trying to target big business owners at the moment. I'm trying to like get small businesses at this time because more small businesses are starting to fail. Bigger businesses have better advantages of staying on course because they have multiple areas of marketing and advertisement, but these small businesses are dying and it's harder for them to stay. So why not promote their brands or companies' business names through a mask that everybody will see on a daily basis? It's like a Starbucks coffee cup. You see somebody holding a coffee cup, that person's gonna probably pass at least 10 people before that coffee finishes, and that's 10 other people seeing that business name on that coffee cup. Same idea goes into the mask. When you're walking around in public, there's going to be hundreds of people that see the mask, and you're not going to throw away the mask. You can still reuse this mask, but people are going to read that name and be like, like I wonder what this business is about. The magic touch on what makes us so special is not only is this mask creating protection. I know it sounds cheesy, but our mask helps people, like I said, promote the brand. That's what's so different about us. It's because there's a lot of brands out there that are promoting their brands through t-shirts, through merchandise and clothes, but like we see t-shirts on a daily basis, people's clothes. You don't really read the name. You just think, oh, it's like another t-shirt with like a funny message on it, but more of which there's more masks out there that have no writing on it. And I feel like if we put some type of text on a mask, if we put some writing on it, there's a higher chance that someone's going to read it because it's not every day that you go out and you see someone with something written on their mask. So what if we put somebody else's business name on that mask? Business development. We are still working on this, and we're trying to target companies. Like I said before, we're not trying to target big companies yet because this is still an idea, and I'm still trying to find suppliers at the moment. But what I'm trying to do is expand into smaller businesses. Currently, I have one person that owns a meat shop that wants to invest their money into my business. As soon as I find a supplier and who can give me the masks, then I can sell to the person who owns this meat shop and he wants to put his brand on it so he can give it to customers with like a purchase of meat or something. There's a lot of competitors, like I said earlier, like competitors such as other people's companies like Starbucks is already promoting like a lot. There's a lot of people who put their brands on coffee cups. I've seen coffee cups are like the easiest way for people to get their names out there because like I said, when people come by, while you're drinking that coffee, there's at least going to be 10 people, 10 to 20 people who will probably read that name on that cup. And every time that person who buys a coffee and drinks it has to look at that name 10 times at least. And what's different about ours is when you have that mask on, as people walk past you, they're always going to be, you always make eye contact with people, and the first thing they notice is your face. And what do they notice on your face? There's a mask, and that mask has writing on it. And that's what makes us stand out because it's a mask and it's straight up on your face. So there's a higher chance that that person might read the mask and say, hey, like, I wonder what this is. And currently, I'm still trying to find a team. I have one person so far that would like to give my idea a try, and he's very good with designing and everything. And we want to create designs, not just business labels, because in order to catch someone's eye, I want to have like a nice design on these masks, because that's how you really catch someone's eye. And I want these businesses to give me an idea on what they want as their designs. And I have a team developing already who's really good with like illustrations and drawings and stuff. And if they can draw something that illustrates their company, then more people, it will catch their eye. Like, hey, there's something cool in their mask. Like if you see someone with a tattoo, you tend to look at that tattoo because it catches your eye. Same thing with this. Just we're not just putting a label on there. We're also putting a graphic design on there so it catches your eye, and then you tend to read the mask. And the end goal is if I can just get the end goal on where I'm trying to head to right now is if I can just get small businesses to invest their money, invest their time into my product, then I can probably expand more to dozens of other people as well, dozens of other businesses, and that would mean, and yeah. And what's the plan? And my plan currently is that I've been trying to, first of all, I'm trying to find a cheap supplier who also sells good quality masks. I don't want this just to be cheap. By cheap, I mean affordable. I want it so it doesn't break my wallet, first of all. And I want it so it does the people, the consumers who are the businesses who are buying it from me, I don't want them to say, oh no, your mask is too expensive, we don't want this. I want to be able to have them where they're like, okay, yeah, your mask is like, it's affordable, and this is pretty serious. Like, this is a good form of advertisement. We'll give this a try. And if I can get one business to do this, that one business can have connections to other businesses, and I can keep expanding. So I gotta start small. And the plan is just to start small for right now. And let's basically the whole end goal to this is like, let's create the next form of advertisement. Like I said earlier, people advertise through t-shirts, through merch, through the coffee cups for my example. Why not make this the new one? Because with this pandemic, COVID's gonna be around for a decent amount of time. It's not going away anytime soon. And more people are wearing masks as we transition into our next president who wants to enforce more masks on people. And if there's more masks getting enforced, then there's more chances of people reading those masks and seeing what's on the mask, and getting those businesses out there more to more people out there. And this is more like free advertisement too for other businesses because they're not paying people to like advertise. They're just walking around for free with the mask on because they're protecting themselves and others, as well as walking around with like a name on their mask.